All right, we are live here. One of my favorite topics is going to be Instagram sales. I want to talk to you guys about, taking your Instagram to the next level, creating revenue, creating income. It's the most important thing because if you're not creating sales, if you're not creating income, then what's the point here? So we're going to get straight into it. This webinar is really for you guys and how to really, like I said, take your sales to the next level, how to generate income. I've been very fortunate to create over $170,000 in the past year and a half, literally through Instagram specifically. And I want to go over exactly how I did it. I'm not here to sell anything. There's nothing going to be at the end. We're just going to go like straight into it just because, I really want to pass this stuff forward. I want to, kind of share with you guys what I've done. And then I can always just go back to this video if I ever go into a rut or anything like that. I can, reference this video, go back to it and really see what I did correctly. So if you guys are interested in getting more sales, getting more revenue, more reoccurring revenue, then give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below with any questions that you might have regarding sales. And we're going to get straight into it right now. So I'm Thomas Messon. I am the owner of Social Flare. It's a software that helps people automate their Instagram to get more likes, followers, and DMs and sales. So let's get straight into it right now. We're going to make this stream super quick, super fast. So like I said, thank you guys for watching, and let's get straight into it. First off, what you guys want to do is you want to locate specific hashtags in your niche. This is a great way to go out there and start engaging with your community, going out there and engaging in the form of DMs or even comments. So when I was starting and I wanted to get my sales up and I wanted to kind of just talk to more people, it's all in the DMs, guys. If you're starting from scratch and you want to create more revenue for your business to get your products out there, it literally starts in the DMs. It's the most important thing. It's literally where you want to start. It's really where you need to start if you have a product, if you have something that you know is going to help someone. So how do you create a product? How do you know if your product is even good? Where do you even start there? My mentor, Jim Rohn, said that the more value you provide to the marketplace, the more income you will receive. That's capitalism. We get paid for the value we bring to the marketplace. The more value we provide freely to the marketplace, and that's that key word, freely, providing value, not expecting anything in return. The more that we do that, the more we're going to build that energetic bank account. So if you want to think about it this way, let's say like I never sold anything, right? Let's say you come into this space, you're not even really selling anything. You're just giving out pretty much as you can for free. You'll see a lot of authors do this. You'll see a lot of people like nutrition that do this, even fitness that do this. They'll just give. They'll give you so much value. They don't really ask for anything in return, but they continue to give value. They continue to provide a service for free, whether it's through stories, through Instagram, through YouTube, through Facebook. Like they're giving out so much value for free that now they're actually attracting people to them, asking questions. And that's really the sweet spot. You don't need to go out and sell anything. You don't need to go out there and start pitching your ideas. We'll get into how to create these sales if you have to, right, manually through DMs. We'll talk about that in a second. But the best way to actually generate income is just giving value. Like if your product really works, or if you know what you're talking about, if you're an expertise in what you do, you should just be giving out value freely all the time, expecting nothing. You don't even really have to even ask for sales or promote really your product or anything like that. As long as you're providing value through stories, through Instagram posts, through Snapchat, through Facebook, through Twitter, just focus on providing and increasing that emotional and energetic bank account for the long run, right? So you could just play it in the short term and really just like promote products, promote affiliate links, and you could be like an affiliate person. But what I think that actually hurts people's brands. It kind of hurts their reputation, especially if they're just starting out. If you're just starting out or you're just kind of intermediate, I would focus more on providing value, getting on stories, creating free value to the marketplace, which is primarily new things that maybe people haven't really heard of. So for instance, if you're like a nutritionist or if you're in working out, maybe have a new spin on something that no one has really heard before. And then there's tangible value that they can actually pull out of what you're saying. And then they can apply it into their own life. And when they see that it actually works, your credibility goes high, like sky high. So focus on how you can give people actionable results. Like, what is some value you can give someone today that can actually increase their life in a positive way? And when you do that for someone, they're going to remember you, and you're starting to build up that energetic bank account, so that maybe 3 years down the line or 5 years down the line, when you do have a product that actually is really good for the marketplace, they're going to be like your first customer. They might even be a lifelong customer because you've already provided them so much value. And even if they don't really even need your product, they'll still probably buy from you just because it's like, thank you so much for doing that, or they might donate to you. So instead of trying to get money now and trying to get sales rate now, focus more on how can you really stack up that energetic bank account more for long term. Because if you're focused on just the short term, you're going to get a lot of people that unfollow you, a lot of people that will get turned off, a lot of people that aren't really going to care about what you have to offer when it finally is released. So people are like, oh, I have to work on the right product. I have to really focus on the best products possible. And they don't even really know if it's a good fit for their community. So instead of just like creating the product, start providing value, see what people are interested in, and then create products with what your audience is interested in. So we do it backwards. Like, we focus on, oh, okay, let's find a good idea. Let's create the product. Let's get everything good to go. And then we'll start pushing it. That's not the way you want to do it. You want to ask for polls. You want to get feedback. You want to see what your audience is interested in. You want to see what kind of questions they ask. You want to see what your community is interested in. And then once you see a lot of feedback and a lot of interest in something specific, you need to create a service or product that helps a problem in that marketplace. So if you want to create a irresistible product, if you want to create something that's really good, you have to figure out a problem in the marketplace. So what are people complaining about? What are issues that people have, right? Create a product or service that helps with that problem. So when I created Social Flare, I saw that a bunch of these companies were like going down every day because I was using all of them. They were going down constantly. They had really bad customer support. Their products weren't really working that well. So in my mind, I was like, hey, I want to reverse engineer this product. I want to make it way better. I want to have fantastic customer support. I basically dissected all the problems in the industry, re-engineered a better product, and then I added all the things that these other companies were missing. Like, I just did a live Zoom call with a couple awesome like leaders in the in the space, and it went really well. But most companies don't do that. They're not going to actually talk to their clients on a Zoom call where they're like on blast, right? I have group chats where there's like 100+ people in the group chat. They're all customers, and I just keep it a live forum. Anyone can say what they want. Sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's positive, but transparency is really, really key. Now, that's a whole separate video. We're talking about sales right now. But what I want to get at is focus on your long-term energetic bank account by just putting out value, whether it's blogs, YouTube videos, Instagram posts, Instagram stories. It may not look like anyone's really watching in the beginning, but trust me, a lot of people are watching. And down the road, when your content's up, you're going to start to get a bunch of people that may scroll down, see your old post, or even if it's on YouTube, it might just get ranked randomly. I've had that happen where videos only got like a couple views, and then all of a sudden they just explode because it gets picked up by the algorithm. And I could have just deleted that video and been like, oh, no one really cares about this, but I keep all my stuff on because I know the potential of this free market. Like, if you put out value and you put out positive energy into the universe and you give people real value that they can actually tangibly bite on and apply in their own life, then that's just going to come back to you. So now let's focus on manual growth. How did I create my $170,000? A lot of it was probably 50-50. Half of it was just attraction based. So it was like awesome stories, lifestyle content, giving free value, expecting nothing in return. And then also hiring people, having them actually do what I'm about to talk about, like outbound strategies. So focus more on inbound. How can you just attract people? And then on the second part is outbound through DMs, through comments, through just like I said, cold DMs. Part of Social Flare, like there's a setting where you can just outbound, like leave scripts and send people PMs, personal messages that has like a script. It's like, hey, I see that you're into marketing. Is that something you're looking to approve upon in your business? Something simple like that. Get the conversation starting. And this is kind of my sales process, and feel free to copy this. It works really good. So basically with my sales process, it's really to see if it's a good fit for someone. So the first thing is like, hey, small talk. Hey, what's going on? See that you just went to the beach. How was that? Kind of just have a little bit of small talk in the beginning and then get straight to it, because people will know like you're trying to, you could actually just go straight into it, or you could kind of have just a little bit of small talk. Hey, really liked your last post. What are you working on? So it's kind of like asking them what they're working on. What are some good things? Highlight like the good in their life. So what are some good things that are going on in your life? How's business going? If they're like, it's going really good, awesome. Tell me more about it. Like what's going good about it? Are your sales going up, etc.? After that, you want to transition into like, what are some things you're working on? What are some issues? What are some pain points? What are some problems you're facing? Get them into into like that problem mindset. And hey, if it's a good fit for what your service does, then that's a great time to actually say, oh, you have all these problems. Well, this is how my service could actually help you. So if someone's like, yeah, I have like all these great products, it's just kind of hard to get it to the next level. Like it just seems like no one's really watching my stuff. It's just like, I feel like I'm shadow banned. I feel like they'll give you like all their problems. Hey, I have a software that actually helps with that. It can automate your Instagram while you're sleeping, and it will go out there and send messages for you. It'll respond to messages for you. It'll go follow and unfollow for you. It'll go out and like photos for you. It'll leave comments on people's stuff. There's a free trial. Maybe you should check it out. You know what? Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. What's the cost? And then you basically just go straight into it. It's this much income. What you get out of it is this, and that, and this, and that. And I could also add this for you. If you want to get started today, we could hook you up with a 10% discount if you would like to get started right now. So that's kind of my sales process. It's like small talk. Let's go over the strengths of your business. Now let's transition into the bad points. What are your issues? What are you working on? What are some issues you're currently facing? And then they'll give you all of like their sorrows and things that they're facing. And then that's like the best time if it's a good fit for them, right? So if your product can't really help them, then you don't want to try to close them or sell them. But if you know for sure that your product and your service is like the best fit ever, then close the deal. And if you don't close the deal, you're doing them a disadvantage, right? So if they don't actually walk away with your service, you're actually doing them a disservice for not getting them on your product. Because if you're confident and you know that your product's going to help them, then you should go for the close and really make sure that they get on your product and your service, because you know it's going to actually help them. If you don't think your product's going to help them, then maybe don't go in for the close or the hard sale or whatever you want to call it. But if you know the product is going to help them, do whatever it takes to get them to order your product. That's what I've done for the past year and a half. We have well over around 3,000 people that have bought from me. Right now we have approaching 10,000 trials. Just people have been through the site, tested out the software. 3,000 of them have been like pretty loyal customers, which is amazing. Super grateful for that. And yeah, that's basically it for today. That's what I wanted to go over. It all starts in the DMs. Just start, make it a goal to talk to 50 new people a day. Go through that sales process. If their problems, if you can help them after you listen to their problems, and you have to really hear them, really care about them. And if you genuinely think that you can help them, go for the close, shut the deal down, get it done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, definitely like it. It's going to help the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help more people. And then, yeah, if you have a friend or anyone that you know is going to need this, definitely share it with them. Leave a comment down below with maybe some sales strategies you do for yourself, just so you can help other people. Like I said, good energy in, good energy out. So the more value you provide in the comment section, or if you share this with someone, it's going to basically extend that value. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.